Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on Echopet. And you can choose any mob to be your pet. So it can be a snowman, even an ender dragon. You can ride your pet, customize it, give it armor. This plugin, there's like so many endless possibilities to what you can do. Alright, so go ahead and click the link in the description, click download, and click download again. Hit keep and drag this into your plugins folder. Then go ahead and start up your server. Alright, so now we're going to go over the commands for Echopet. To create a pet, you just type /pet, and then you type the mob type, or the mob name, so sheep, chicken, cow, pig, whatever one you want to create. So I want to create a sheep. And then after that, right after that, with no spaces, you just type the semicolon. Ow. So you type the semicolon, and that's the one with the little dot, and then the comma below it. And then you give it the name, any name you want. So I'm going to call my pet sheep Jake. But if you want to give it a colorful name, a name with color, then you can actually type a color code before the name. So the color codes up here on the screen, you can choose whichever one you want. I'm going to go with light green and type and sign and then A before the name. And then you type the name and it will appear in green once you create it. Okay, so here I got my sheep, and its name is in light green, just how I wanted it. So to open up the menu, where you can customize everything, you just right-click on the pet, and the first one you see is Hat Pet. You can wear your pet on your head like a hat. So you just click on it, exit the menu, and the pet is riding on top of your head. That's pretty cool. So you right-click and just click it again to disable it. You can also ride your pet, and this is a pretty cool feature, because you actually move pretty quickly, and you can also jump with the pet. Right now it's a little bit glitchy, I don't know why. But yeah, you just use the WASD keys. But it works pretty good. I don't know why it's just messing up all of a sudden. But to get off your pet, you just press shift. And yeah, I think my pet is just glitching out for some reason. Alright, so I fixed my pet glitchiness just by logging out and logging back in. So back to the menu, you can also change your pet type to a baby or whatever you want. So yeah, that'll change it to a baby. You can also change it back to adult, and you can still ride your pet even though it is a baby. So it will look pretty funny actually. So let me show you. So yeah, you're actually riding a baby sheep or whatever mob type you have. So yeah, there you go. I like my pet sheep with or in a baby form. Okay, so the next one is the color. You can change whatever color you want. So I'm gonna go with magenta. Okay. So yeah, now it's in a magenta color. And if you right click again, you'll have more options depending on what mob type you have. So I mean, I could click that option to make it a naked sheep. But yeah, just depending on what mob type you have, you'll have more options. Like for horses, you can add armor. And I'm actually going to remove my pet with /pet remove and create a new pet, which will be a horse. I'm going to name this one Tim the horse. Okay, so now we have a lot more options, as you can see. You can have chested horse, which just adds chest to the side of your horse. And you can add a saddle. You can change the type of horse. You can actually have it a zombie horse, which is pretty cool. But with a zombie horse, you can't add any armor or stuff like that. So yeah, normal, donkey, mule, zombie, and skeleton type. I'm just going to go back to normal. And now I'm going to add some armor. So you can add some diamond armor to your horse, which is pretty freaking cool. Okay, and it kind of goes hand in hand with all the same things, like the colors and back to how the sheep was. You can do all that stuff. So yeah, you can mark it with spots on your horse. So yeah, now it's kind of like half white, half gray. So yeah, this is a really cool plugin. You guys should definitely download it, add it to your server, and maybe give it to VIP players or just let anyone use it. If you like this tutorial, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, And peace out, guys.